In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto. Crypto fan, it is another Saturday night live. Welcome. Miguel, how are you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, bro. I am pumped and hyped.
Bro, well, something's different here. What we got going on behind you, bro?
Yeah,
you got a little something different? You moved?
Yeah,
Did your wife kick you out? What's
exactly. That's exactly what I'm in the doghouse right now. So,
dude, that's great. So Miguel's got his own office now, so he is feeling himself. That's fantastic. So we are doing our thing. So all right, let's get into it, guys. If you are in the live chat, make sure that you X out for 2 seconds, smash up the likes. That is the one thing that really helps tell YouTube that you like what we're doing. And then if you're in TikTok, head on over to Debate Crypto. Guys, we're giving away $500, right? 500, right? 2 days before Christmas, $500. Can't beat it. All you have to do is be subscribed. So that is my nightly reminder. I'll probably do it a couple more times, but hey, here we are. So Miguel, what is on the podium this evening?
So we got Clinton, our favorite of all the Clintons, coming out, and I'm talking about Hillary, not the husband. That guy was awesome. But yes, Hillary Clinton coming out at the World Economic Forum saying that crypto is threatening the U.S. dollar. So right after that, we've got Celebs. They are aping into NFTs left and right, trying to blow up the space, trying to launder some money, trying to do all kinds of crazy stuff, trying not to pay any taxes. And will they succeed? Will this aping in from Celebs make these NFT projects succeed? And then to wrap it all up, we've got Brandon with his own coin right now, and it is blowing up. It is blasting off faster than inflation. So somebody's doing something right.
Guys, we got a fun-packed evening for you, or a packed fun, or something of the nature. I'm literally looking forward to it. So yeah, something has been getting packed. All right, so check it out. Let's go over the market first. Flip on over to Coin Market Cap, and we have, let's see, the overall market is at $2.626 trillion. That's T with a T. That's T with a T. That's T for trillion. Gosh, we're just not doing so hot on the speaking this evening. Go to sleep apparently. So number one, Bitcoin 58.9. We're creeping back on 60. Guys, we need to reclaim the $60,000 level. Just more than anything, it is a psychological level that people hold on to, and it basically tells people that, you know, the funny thing is that when we got to 60, we were so excited. Then we blasted past it and came right back down, and that was a long time ago. Then when we got back, everybody's all excited. Went way past it, come back down, and now we're below it and the world's over, right? We just need to get past it. Everybody's going to feel better about it.
People are so impatient, man. So impatient.
I'll tell you what, ETH's kind of holding strong though. I'm encouraged by that. My portfolio is definitely encouraged by that.
ETH dropped like almost $800, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. But I'm saying we're at 43.65, right? We're up 1.12%, while Bitcoin is just, hanging out 0.24%. Binance coin back up at almost $600 again. Tether, $1. You guessed it. Solana, $112. Cardano, $1.89. XRP, $1.08. XRP, Army, where you at? If you're in the chat, smash those likes. We know, you know, I know. And if you know, you know. And Miguel doesn't know. So 8, Polkadot, $41.42.
I know a lot, trust me.
USDC, anybody got a guess? $1. And then Dogecoin right out at 22 cents. And then everybody's favorite, 2 more down, the Shiba Inu, and it just keeps getting lower. Avalanche. Hey, let's talk about this real quick. Avalanche, Miguel, before we get into everything, so we're staking a little bit of Wonderland. We're staking a little bit of time on Wonderland, right? And you got to go through this whole process with Avalanche. I actually am hearing though left, right, so that Avalanche is like the new, there's always a new Ethereum killer, and I'm hearing right now that Avalanche is that new network. I am though very encouraged by some of the speeds at which things are moving, and I don't know. There's a lot going on there. I think it's an ecosystem that can really grow. So guys, that's one to keep your eye out on. I will say though, kind of as a little sidebar, it is at, I think, an all-time high right now. So
yeah.
I don't personally buy all-time highs, and so that's just not for me. Doesn't mean that you can't, but I think that's where we're at. Okay, so that is the market update. Actually, let's jump into the celebs with their NFTs. Let's do that, and then we'll look at our
Let's
NFTs.
do it.
Let's get it. All
Let's
right,
watch
so
which of these poor bastards are laundering money on this thing.
celebs are aping into NFTs, but star power won't ensure success, says artist people pleaser. So we've got obviously Tom Brady, and it's your boy Snoop D-O double G. All right. So whether they're selling their own NFTs or collecting from popular sets, celebrities are flooding into burgeoning NFT market. From Snoop Dogg collecting the trove of valuable NFTs to Tom Brady founding a sports NFT platform and Jimmy Fallon aping into the Bored Ape Yacht Club, entertainers and athletes are spreading awareness of blockchain-backed digital collectibles as they buy or sell. Is that a good thing for the NFT market? Hold on, is that a good thing for the NFT? That, I think that was really, yeah, okay. Is that a good thing for the NFT market? However, and just how meaningful is their entry? Noted NFT artist people pleaser, aka Emily Yang, DAO builder and crypto influencer Cooper Turley, and social token creator and Showtime Social Network CEO Alex Mezmej, I don't even know how you say that, discussed the topic during a panel on the cultural impact of NFTs today during CoinGecko's GeckoCon streaming conference. Miguel, let me ask you. This is a long article, but I'm just curious. It says in here, celebrities are extremely important for this space. What would you say about celebrities and their role in the NFT space?
Well, yes, they are very, very important, right? Look what Gary Vee's done. Gary Vee has blown up the NFT space. He created
Yeah.
the Gary V Friends or whatever it was, and he goes out there on Twitter. He finds an NFT project that he likes. He starts talking about it. NFT project blows up. So if he can do that, these NFL stars, Snoop Dogg, these people have the same type of reach, the same type of awareness to their communities that, hey, if I'm getting into this, and everybody wants to follow a success story, right? So if somebody that already has success says, hey, this is what I'm doing with my money, and look at all the money I've made in the past, people jump all over it. They bring a lot of attention. They have a lot of followers, and we know 100% of the time that when somebody has a following, what they say, no matter if it's financial advice or not, people will take it as financial advice, and they will jump all over the opportunity that they present.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, actually flip back over to what I've shared on the screen. I want to read this, and then I'm going to talk about this real quick. The biggest celebrity NFT owners in the Bored Ape Yacht Club. We've seen successful celebrity NFT drops over the past years. The market swelled, including $10.7 billion worth of trading volume Q3 of 2020 alone. Musicians like Snoop Dogg, Kings of Leon, The Weeknd, and Grimes, plus athletes like Brady and teammate Rob Gronkowski have all sold through NFT drops, collectively making millions on digital collectibles. Okay, so the two things that I see here, and it's really two.
And John Cena. We got John Cena down there.
Does it say John Cena in there?
Next paragraph.
Oh, okay. Well, that's who everybody says I look like now. So
your cousin, John Cena.
Ultimately, I guess what I'm saying is I think there's two things happening here. One, where celebrities can make money, make it, right? And most people, where they're going to make money, they're going to make it. And there's an opportunity here, so they're taking it. But I don't think that's the main thing. I think, and this is a personal opinion, might not be a popular opinion, but I think it's true. I think the only thing that these NFTs are for a lot of these people, I don't think a lot of these celebrities understand these NFTs. I think they understand it for two things. They understand it to make money, but what they understand it better for is a flex. This allows these celebrities to be in a class of their own, right? When you walk into someone's house, obviously this doesn't happen often, but when I was a lot younger, I catered in Les Wexner's house. and you walk into his house and he's got Picassos hanging on the wall, like real Picassos, right? What did that immediately say to me? I'm like, holy mackerel, oh, this guy's got so much money. This is the 2021 version of Picasso, of, Da Vinci.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
100%.
That's what this is. And so I think that a lot of these celebrities understand that. The other part of it is it's important to their brand, because it is the next newest thing that says, hey, look at me. I'm over here. I didn't disappear. I'm back. And it's an easy way for them to spend money, make money, and be relevant. That's kind of my thoughts on it.
Oh, dude, 100%, right? Flexing, showing that you're relevant to, modern art, modern whatever culture, whatever it is, right? You're hip, right? All these people want to stay in the in and stay relevant one way or another, right? And that's how artists do it. That's how NFL players do it, and so forth, right? And they're making money because they know they have an audience. They know that they back a certain project. If they create their own project, and if Tom Brady, right, he created a platform for NFL or something like that with NFTs.
Yeah.
People are going to jump all over it because he did it, right?
Yep.
And it's not that he did it. He paid people to do it and just put his name on it. Right? Or somebody brought the idea to him and said, hey, we want you to slap your name on this and say that it was yours, and we're paying you or whatever.
It's impressive. I do understand it on a very, very low level, right? As we continue to do more and more YouTube stuff, more and more TikTok stuff and whatever, like people want to talk to you. They want to see what you've got going on. They like what you're doing. Now you look at it on a high level, you've got a celebrity that is absolutely, adored by people, and you can see why they want to be a part of whatever it is they're doing. So let's move over to our flex, Miguel. This is the Miguel and Nick flex of the week. This is what we need to do. We need to do this, Miguel. We need to do a flex of the week, right? This is our flex of the week, right? We've got Mr. Rage Cut, and we've got Oswin. Okay.
What an educated name for a barbarian.
I know. Oswin. See, Rage Cut. You would think that they would be flipped around. Yeah. The guy with the mohawk looks like the Rage Cut, and this doofy dude in his freaking green getup here would be awesome.
He looks like a Christmas elf.
Well, not quite. What? So I'll tell you. You want to talk about the Oswin Reed? Who does Oswin? He looks like a professional wrestler. Chuck Liddell. Yes, he looks like Chuck Liddell. That's freaking fantastic. I haven't figured out who Rage Cut looks like. Miguel without a beard, I think. Yeah, maybe something like that. So let's look at these real quick. So we bought the Red Village. We bought a couple NFTs. The Red Village. We talked about this the other day. Let me open one of them up here, right? And ultimately what they have. So boom, here he is. Okay, owned by you. Okay, cool. Shows I own it. I'm not flexing without showing you it's mine, right? Okay. The description: first generation of pureblood champions in the Red Village. In the Red Village ecosystem are known as Genesis bloodline. They're the rarest of champions, powerful, vicious, and hungry for blood. Guys, not to get too much into it because a lot of people saw this the other day, but ultimately this is a play to earn NFT game. Okay?
Show the properties.
That's what I'm doing. So you get into the properties, and you have different percentages. Now, let me just point this out right away. The genotype, which is the really important part, R3, says 33%. It says 33% have this trait, right? Well, guess what? That is because they've only got 3 different types out right now, right? The 90% have this trait, Genesis. That's because all of them that just got released were the original Genesis. This number is going to go down significantly. These are going to be the rare ones. They're just not right now. So I don't know. Miguel got me into this. I think it's a cool idea.
It's the same game model as Zed Run, right? If you understand the game model of Zed Run and what the people were able to bring up the picture, he looks cooler than just looking at the stats. If you understand what Zed Run has done and the people that got in early to Zed Run and were able to buy the Nakamotos, right? The Zabos, the Z1s, Z2s, Z3s, all the way through Z10 Genesis horses. Those horses are worth a lot of money, especially higher bloodlines, right? The Nakamotos. You can probably buy an average person could probably buy a Genesis Buterin for maybe like a bit over $1,000 right now, right? An average person could possibly buy that, but you're buying one horse with no guarantee that that horse will even perform well.
1,000. I thought the Genesis Nakamoto. I thought they were going for big money.
No. The Genesis Buterin, which is the worst bloodline.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's the most common bloodline, right? I'm not gonna say the worst, the most common.
Okay.
Nakamoto's Genesis Nakamoto's are selling for over $20,000.
Let's go.
And the game model is the same exact game model as Red Village. The Red Village is actually partnered with Zed Run and the Sandbox, right? They're on Polygon, just like Zed Run is. They're also partnered up with Chainlink and a few other big partners. Yeah. So we believe that this game is headed in the same direction as Zed Run in about a year or so, and we literally are buying our equivalent of a Genesis Nakamoto right now. That's exactly what we just did with this NFT drop. There's only 5,000 of this bloodline, and we've got 2 out of 5,000. We've got many more. We got another like 4 bloodlines coming out after this one, which with many more champions. And they're going to be there's only going to be 5,000 of these. The next bloodline is already will release 6,000. So right there, we're getting 6,000, 1,000 more than just this bloodline. And it's going to continue escalating, making our bloodline even more rare. So guys, if you want to do some research comparisons of Zed Run, where it's at, how profitable that game is compared to, according to the early adopters, according to this game that is just getting started, do the math, do your research, and I think you will eventually see what we see.
Crypto Hodler 88 is part of the DCA fam and wants to know if the OGs can get in on this. Yeah, so we were going to talk about this. Well, we were kind of thinking, right? There's another drop coming soon. And listen, guys, just so you know, if you're in the Debate Crypto.Academy fam, we didn't keep this one from you. Literally, it was very last second. Miguel and I were sitting at the computer 40 minutes before it happened. It came about. We all of a sudden we're ready to spend a nice chunk of money, and we did it, right? Yeah. But this next drop, what we were kind of thinking, because our understanding is you can breed, right? So what we were kind of thinking is if you guys are interested, right? If you're in the Debate Crypto Academy, right? If you're interested in this next drop and you want to get in on it, get in on it. We will ultimately, you know how they have the stables. I think that you're going to be able to figure out, or at least we can make our own, some sort of like a clan, right? And if we can breed and, yes, I guess ultimately Crypto Hodler, the answer is yes. We can
cooperate and make this a profitable thing.
And make it happen. 100%. I'm actually super excited about the project. It is
we bought blood portals, right? What we got was an access key membership to the game, and these blood portals, they airdropped us these champions. The blood portals were bought for 0.1 ETH each, and they're already selling for 0.4 ETH, and it's only been 72 hours since.
Well, some of them are trying now. They're open. Now they're open, and the freaking people are. I'm saying now that the blood portals are open and you can see what they are, people are asking some ridiculous numbers on.
On the champions, there's literally champions listed right now for 100 ETH, 10 ETH. And
are you trying to say you think we can sell the blood portal separate of the champions?
It is. Yes, of course. It's exactly what I told you. The blood portal is a separate NFT from the champions. The blood portal is an access key membership that gives you benefits when playing the game.
And then we just got airdropped the actual champions.
Yeah, we get exclusive stuff. We get exclusive access to some things. We get free entry into these big tournaments, right? So it's an access key, which has value on its own apart from the champions.
Super interesting.
All right, now let's get into the juicy stuff.
Yeah, let's get into the juicy stuff. Crypto could undermine the dollar and destabilize nations. Hillary Clinton. First of all, that is, man, she makes my skin crawl. Look at this ugly ass woman. I'm telling you what, right now, I do not care for her. If you guys can't tell, so
I mean, she doesn't look worse than the Queen of England. I can tell you that.
Oh. Former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, by the way, she lost, has said that cryptocurrencies are very interesting and exotic, but they have potential to undermine the U.S. dollar. What looks like a very interesting and exotic effort has the potential for undermining currencies, for undermining the role of the dollars of reserve currencies, for destabilizing nations, Clinton said at Bloomberg's New Economy Forum. She added that if in the hands of the wrong people, cryptocurrencies could be direct threats to nation states. There's a whole new layer of activity to be extremely destabilizing in the wrong hands or in alliances with the wrong people, could be direct threats to many of our nation states and certainly to the global currency market, she added. With that, Clinton is broadly on the same page as President Biden. What a freaking surprise, whose actions have demonstrated he is serious about the national security risk presented by cryptocurrencies. Side note, before we jump into this, I'm so excited to talk about at the end of the show here about the coin that just got dropped. It's very, very, very much relates here with this craziness. The former presidential candidate also appears to share some common ground on this issue with President Donald Trump, who said Bitcoin seems like a scam and that it's another currency competing against the dollar. Okay, Miguel,
I like that sentence. Another currency competing against the dollar.
Okay, so is that the key word, competing? Is that why all of these big high-level players are scared of Bitcoin?
Yes, 100%. 100%. That is the problem, right? They don't want competition, and competition with fundamentals, right? Competition that they cannot control, right? So that's the problem with Bitcoin to the US dollar. The US dollar is controlled by the US, manipulated whichever way it seems fit to them. They print whenever they need to print. They create all the debt that they want to create off the dollar to continue keeping the system running. They can't do that with Bitcoin. Right. Yeah. That's why they had to get off the gold standard. They could not do that with the gold standard attached because there was only so much gold they could buy to keep up their reserves to match up the peg to the dollar. And they said, wait a minute, we can't do this anymore. We can't hold this much gold. There's only so much gold we can get in the first place. We need to get off the gold standard, and then we will be set free to do whatever we want with it. And that's what happened. And this is why Bitcoin is a threat. She's right. Bitcoin will destabilize nations. Bitcoin is a threat because the dollar, fiat, whatever,
is trash.
Right? Exactly. Is trash. It has no fundamentals. Is only backed by the violence of a government that can be put upon you and forced down your throat. But it has no intrinsic value at all, and people don't trust it, and it's losing value constantly. It is not helping people in any way or form. You can't stake it, you can't put it in a bank and make money off of it. You can't do anything. We are programmed to spend. The best thing you can do with your dollar is the minute you get it, go spend it, because don't hold it in a bank account. Don't try to save your money. That's bad for the economy. The economy needs growth. It needs more spending. Bitcoin is the complete opposite of this. It's about saving. It's about holding long term. It's about having fundamentals. It's about something that we, the people, agree on and use to our benefit.
Well said. Well said. It says in the summer, President Biden also set up a ransomware task force with the express purpose of combating cyber attacks and tracing cryptocurrency ransom payments. Guys, I want to tell you something. All of this craziness about concerns of national security, they can say they're well justified. That basically there's a bunch of evidence that demonstrated how a lot of people use, a lot of quote bad actors use this technology. But the fact is this is just like everything else that you see. And, maybe you agree with this, maybe you don't, but I don't really care. The end of the day, this is another, hey, check out what's going on over here while I do some shady stuff over here. It says, here's what we got for you. And they show you their right hand. And then back here, they've got their left hand doing something behind their back. The reality is this is a distraction. Okay. They are trying to position. We've talked about this many times before. They're trying to get themselves in line, in order to ultimately benefit from cryptocurrency, but they don't know what that looks like as a whole yet. And so because they don't know what that looks like, they have uncertainty, and because they have uncertainty, they're scared, right?
Yeah.
That uncertainty breeds fear. And so they're saying, wait a minute, we have a moving train that is worth almost, like Bitcoin's at what, $1.5 trillion or something wild like that. Like it's over $1 trillion, right? It's not 1.5, but it's over $1 trillion. And so when you have an asset that's worth $1 trillion with a T, it gets noticed.
Yeah,
It
and I want to
something.
actually want to share my screen here and show you something that just goes to prove to you why they're scared of Bitcoin and why they always talk negative about Bitcoin and negative about this, about cryptocurrencies and all the bad actors in it. Yeah, let's see what the good old traditional system is doing. I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen right now?
Yep.
Breaking news: JP Morgan to pay 60 million to settle precious metals spoofing lawsuit. So, what's happening over here? Let's read over here on the right-hand corner. It's estimated JP Morgan made over 20 to 30 billion with a B from their long-term market manipulation scheme. What were they manipulating? The futures and options precious metal prices. But nothing
Surprise,
ever.
surprise.
Yeah, right. Of an established bank institution manipulating markets to benefit off other people's backs to make more dirty money. But don't worry, there's no bad actors. They're just gonna get slapped with a little fine here and there, and then it's gonna go back to good old business like another Monday. But
So they made
let's
20 or
worry about
30
crypto.
billion with a B, and they have a 60 million with an M dollar class action lawsuit. That is
Yeah.
pennies on the dollar. Pennies
Exactly,
on the
right?
dollar.
Exactly. Like you're literally it's literally like you're robbing a bank. You rob a bank for 100 million, and then when you go to court, they tell you,
Hey,
well,
10
for
grand.
your crime, for your crime, it's $100,000. Okay, and they allow you to pay it with the stolen money that you. Oh, sure, why not? Here you go. Here's the 100 grand that I stole from you. I'll give it back to you. I'll keep the rest, and just go on as any other good old day. And it's like it's ridiculous, and yet they keep this FUD narrative that crypto and the bad actors, bad actors in crypto, the criminals. Why don't we talk about the criminals that are happening in the traditional system every day? And they're not random people, right? They are institutions that are legally they're allowed to do these things.
Yeah.
And they don't do anything about it.
Yeah. Ultimately, that's why we have the Let's Go Brandon coin, right? And so when I saw this, I had a buddy of mine. It's 0.000000987 right now. Okay, let me just throw this out there, guys. I'm not going to get political here, but I kind of am. I've got a buddy that is very, very Let's Go Brandon, right? Calls me up, says, Nick, you've got to get into this. And I said, man, I don't do the freaking pump coins, the crap coins. What's the coin? He hadn't told me yet. And he said, it's the LGB coin. And I said, the LGBTQ? And he started laughing. And he said, no, it's Let's Go Brandon. And I said, really? Now, hold on a second. Really? This is interesting. And ultimately, the reason that I say that it's interesting is because I think it's a statement. This for me, full disclosure, I don't own any of this. Okay, I've got a bunch of friends that are trying to get me into this. This could be as easy of this could be somebody on the other side of the team, on the other side of the ball, right, playing games and rug pulling, right. But the reality is, right now, it's got a $252 million market cap. That's nothing to just shake a stick at, right? People are at least looking at this, right? So I think a statement. I think it says, listen, we're unhappy.
You know what I think it is? I think that this Let's Go Brandon coin is a way for the liberals to bankrupt all conservatives. They're gonna rug pull. I
literally told you that it's a backwards rug, that it could be a backwards rug pull. Not going to happen though.
Oh, dude, not going to happen?
No, not happening.
It's not going to rug pull.
No, it's not. It's
okay.
Literally not. No,
okay, we'll see about that. We'll see about that in a few months.
I don't think. I didn't say it was going to stick around, but a rug pull is way different than
a rug pull can happen at any moment, right? There's no time frame for a rug pull to happen.
Yes, but a rug pull is ultimately taking it back down to zero, no liquidity, no nothing, just gone.
Hey, right? Look what happened to Squid Token.
Yeah, well, that was literally set up to do that. I think this is.
I think
this is set up to make a statement.
Let Go Brandon isn't, right. Let's Go Brandon has some level of fundamentals besides a political statement.
No,
we don't know who created, right?
Because
like I said, some crazy liberals could have put together. It's like, hey, let's make this Let's Go Brandon. They're all gonna jump on in. And then we're gonna bankrupt them and steal their own money and laugh in their face.
Man, there's only 330 trillion coins. I mean, what do you mean here? This seems super legit, dude. Listen, everyone in here knows I am the number one opponent, not proponent, but opponent to these pump coins. This ultimately, I thought, jived well with the fact that we've got Hillary Clinton talking bad about Bitcoin. We've got Brandon talking about things that he doesn't understand. I am just making my statement that I'm unhappy with where we're at in our economy. I'm unhappy with the world. People are talking about this new world order, right? Coming in and
Coming to a
ultimately it's
theaters
just
near you.
yeah, it's not even about it's not about liberal or conservative. It's not even that. It's the point. It's division at this point, right? And that's what I hate. The news media is pushing division. I know. Listen, I've got a lot of Democrats in my life, a lot of quote liberals in my life that I love, right? That I love to death. Okay. I've got a lot of conservatives that I love to death, and we're able to get along. But the narrative right now is if you don't think like me, then you're wrong and you're an idiot, right? And so it
Yes,
is.
I
It's
hate
like,
that. I
hey,
hate
what
that.
kind of division can we
Yes.
can we create here? Like, okay, Bobby just said in the chat. I didn't even see this till now, but she said, "Ease up on the liberals. Not all are the same." Literally,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
that's a great point because Bobby, you're right. You're 100% right. And,
Yep.
and so I think that when it's so touchy now, we used to be able to have a conversation over dinner about feeling one way or the other, and that's okay. Now it's not. It's not. If you don't think like me, at
Oh,
least that's the
dude,
way that it gets pushed out and portrayed. If you
it's
don't think like
crazy.
me, you're wrong.
Yeah, it's crazy. The minute you come out and you say your political views to someone,
Yeah.
you're instantly put into a category like, oh, you're one of them, whether you're a conservative
Either
or
way.
you're a liberal. You're like, oh, that's it. Like there's already a tension between you that you automatically created a barrier saying,
Right.
I don't want to get close to this person. I don't want to get to know anything more because by them telling me their political stance, I know everything I need to know, and that's it. And I'm just gonna keep it that far. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Dude. And one thing that's also crazy is, like Bobby said, not all liberals are the same. Look at Joe Rogan, dude. Joe Rogan is a liberal, and he's always been a liberal, but he's pro Second Amendment. He's pro some conservative things, and the left has gone so far that now he's considered to be right. He's considered to be a conservative, and it's crazy. They attack him. They attack him left and right. Yeah, he's liberal about absolutely almost anything you can think about, except
a couple different items,
a couple of topics, one or two.
I just want to see. I listen. Let's kill it with the political talk, but I do want to say this. I really want to see our country come back together, man. I fought for this country, and I want to see better. I do not appreciate the fact that everyone dislikes one side or the other just because of what their political views are. It's really sad. We really need to come together and try to figure this out because ultimately we are all losing with the division.
And I think that's what crypto does. I think crypto brings everybody together to be able to decide what community they want to be part of. Everyone agrees that crypto, at least
Absolutely.
that people that are in crypto, all agree that
Crypto.
we're trying to take money back into our hands, into our powerhouse, instead of depending on these banks and on the government and taking things as into our own responsibility. And
Decentralization.
Yep, exactly right, exactly. And that I think that's a beautiful thing. Somebody mentioned in the comment about, do you still believe in the Constitution or something like that? What was the comment, to be exact? The comment was what is it? Where is it?
We're still going to believe in the Constitution. Cryptocurrencies are a backdoor. That one?
Yes, there you go. That one. Yeah. I believe cryptocurrencies, the currency doesn't have anything to do with the government. You don't need to, follow the US dollar to believe in the Constitution. That's not what the Constitution is about. The Constitution doesn't talk to you about money and what money you should be using. So if you can use crypto and regain power, because that's what the Constitution is about, claiming your rights and to not allow tyranny to take over, meaning you don't have to bend the knee to everything that the government says. And cryptocurrencies is that thing that if the founding fathers were here today creating the Constitution for the first time, I would 100% guarantee they would be pro crypto, decentralized crypto to be exact,
decentralized crypto, and I think that's
AKA
where we've gotten
my boy Bitcoin.
No doubt. I think that's where we've gotten off track, and that's where when people don't like when we start talking political because it makes them feel some type of way. Crypto is its own beast, right? And if done correctly, it does bring people together. It brings people together and says, hey, look, you are looking for financial freedom. You are looking for the ability to take back what has been ultimately, whether you realize it or not, taken from you over the years. You have been accustomed to and basically trained to believe that putting money in a savings account and or spending are the best two things that you can do with your money right now, right? And ultimately, crypto is starting to change that and it's starting to say, hey, look, you can think for yourself. There are other options. You don't have to just follow the mainstream. And the wild part about it that I love is there's a lot of people, and I'll include myself in this, that are making life-changing decisions, right? Like wealth that is happening because of some of these decisions that ultimately then can be used later on down the road for great things to be able to propel us towards our decentralized future. And I think that the metaverse coming up, though there's, just like anything, there's going to be bad and good about it. I think that if we are able to figure out a decentralized version of the metaverse, I think that it is going to be a beautiful thing. I think it is going to be nothing but the land of opportunity. And I think that people in crypto are going to be able to get into the metaverse and truly say, okay, this is where this is our start. This is our jump off. This is our diving board. Now, when we jump in, how are we going to go about this without the corruption of power? That's why I like the DAOs, the decentralized autonomous organizations. It gives the ability for a governance for basically me. So I'll use an example. So like we were talking about political stuff and Bobby brought up, all liberals aren't the same, all this, that, third, whatever, right? Okay, cool. So now myself and Miguel and Bobby and Bart and John and Crypto Hodler and Ryan and Al, right? We all have all these different views, right? Let's assume that we do. But we are all part of this DAO. And we're all able to come together and say, listen, we have one main common goal as it relates to whatever it is we're talking about. Screw all the other stuff. This is what's good for the people as a whole. Let's get together and make it happen. I think it's super interesting.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Perfectly said. That's exactly what crypto does, and that's what it's about. It's about taking power away from these gigantic centralized infrastructure and bringing it back to the people how it was meant to be in the first place. The federal government was never meant to be this huge monster that decides everything for everyone. People should be way more alert about what is happening in their local governments, in their towns, in their cities, in their whatever, instead of so focused on who the president is every 4 years. Because what really matters is your community. That's what affects you directly. The president doesn't affect you directly, and you're completely just focused on what the president is doing and creating this power structure that only the top matters and the bottom doesn't. This upside down pyramid, and it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, we should definitely keep in mind that ultimately this great nation was built upon the idea that the people are the central authority, but we have lost that, and so I want to get that back. So,
and
guys, if you are
for, that's what crypto is for.
100%. Let's take it back. Let's go. Right. If you are in the live chat, guys, in YouTube, please do us a favor. It takes 2 seconds. X out of the live chat. Make sure you smash up the likes, please. That is really simple to do, but it's really important for our YouTube growth and our journey. So we'd appreciate that. If you're in TikTok's been a little slow tonight, but make sure you guys are subscribed to Debate Crypto. We're giving away $500 2 days before Christmas, just as a reminder. And if you're looking for a personalized, and when I say personalized, I'm talking about we've kind of moved things around a little bit, even more for the betterment of the group. We're doing private rooms throughout the week, like multiple times throughout the week, where we literally come in. I had a couple people from the DCA fam, so shout out to the DCA fam, come in. And she one of the ladies from the group started asking about moving stuff around, and I was showing her how to move something from one wallet to the other. And they have direct access just to ask questions and get their thoughts, in on one thing or the other. And we basically hang out and learn and learn and learn. And that's what it's about. So if you're looking for something like that, we do seminars every single Sunday. Sometimes it's on a topic, other times wide open forum. If you want direct connection with myself and Miguel, we're in there, and we try to do our best to just educate the heck out of you guys so you can make better decisions with your crypto. That is debatecrypto.academy. If you're in TikTok, it's in my bio. If not, debatecrypto.academy. And we would love to have you. So Miguel, anything in the chat we need to hit?
Yeah, $500 giveaway, guys. Remember about the $500 giveaway before Christmas. Remember to hit that subscribe button and try to get that $500 giveaway.
Yeah, guys, we are super excited to help somebody have an even more Merry Christmas. So if nobody's told you guys before today, we freaking love you. We hope you guys have a wonderful night. And until next time, hodl like it's